All right. I'm only doing a Tuesday update because y'all have asked for dailies and I said I would do it yesterday. So here we are. It's Tuesday. No injury updates. 49ers are dark today. No updates, no media calls, no availability. I will be up in Santa Clara tomorrow, which is Wednesday for practice, and Kyle Shanahan will talk. So, one thing I did do today is watch the Packers Bears game. Wow. Um, 49ers have their work cut out for them. This is going to be a tough game. Josh Jacobs is running really well. Jordan Love has been playing really well. The Packers have put up 400 yards of offense 5 times this season, and they're coming off an emotional win over the Bears. And Christian Watson and the connection between him and Jordan Love is really good. He's, I believe, their leading receiver. But I mean, this Green Bay offense is really good. And let me see your receiving yards. It is Jaden Reed. Sergeant Jaden Reed is the top receiver. Romeo Doubs underneath him. Christian Watson, although he had a really good game on versus the Chicago Bears, he is not the leading receiver. So I stand corrected. But they still do have a high-powered offense, and um, the 49ers cannot only put up 277 yards of offense, which is what they did against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the 49ers have been effective as well. They have 6 games where they have over 400 yards of offense. Um, uh, Against the Los Angeles Rams, 425 yards over the New England Patriots, 437. Seattle Seahawks game on that Thursday night, almost 500 yards, 483 yards of offense against the Dallas Cowboys, 469 yards of offense over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 413. Huge drop off against the Seattle Seahawks, 277 yards, and that is their lowest yardage output the entire season. Previously, the low before that was against the Kansas City Chiefs, and that was 310 yards of offense. So just a really, really unproductive outing by the 49ers. Also, I wrote an article about how Brock Purdy did not throw the ball past 20 yards. 20 yards, didn't even throw it 20 yards in the last 2 games. So versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks, he did not throw a deep pass at all. And I think while maybe it is not giving, only taking what they're giving, the defense is the opposing defense what they're giving. But at times, I would think you've got to throw the ball. You've got to air it down the field because that keeps the defense honest. It makes them have to, make sure they cover deep. They've got to stretch the offense down the field because if they are only going to stay within 10 yards, they're going to load the box, which is what we saw against, by the Seattle Seahawks. They loaded the box. They didn't allow the runs. Christian McCaffrey wasn't able to run it through, there was no open gaps. There was no busted coverages. They kept it very close to the line of scrimmage, and that's why the 49ers could not move the ball effectively. Also, a ton of penalties, 9 penalties, 7 of them were on offense. I think that's huge. I mean, I still can't believe, and I was saying 12-yard play and an 11-yard play, but Kyle Shanahan said it right. It is a 14 play drive that only netted them 26 yards. So there are 14 plays. 3 of them were nullified by penalties. So only 26 yards on a drive that lasts that long. I mean, I just watched the Green Bay Packers do nearly the same thing, but it ended in a turnover on downs. They were right next to the goal line. They couldn't get the ball in, went for the touchdown instead of the field goal, and they did not score. Now, the Green Bay Packers had a 1 point lead. Caleb Williams and the Bears, which is coming up in 2 weeks, they've been a pretty effective offense as well. Moved the ball all the way down the field, blocked field goal. So this is a team, the Green Bay Packers, that can get up over the line to block a field goal attempt. So everybody's got to do their job. Special teams like that, they cannot allow a field goal to get punt because every single point in Green Bay is going to matter because they have not been playing that well. They've got to have more offensive yards and they've got to put points on the board. So that is my update for Tuesday. I will update you again. I know I have crazy hair and it's a hat day. It's Tuesday. But I'll be back on Wednesday. Don't forget to watch 49ers Now. That is at 4 p.m. streaming on the NBC Sports app. We will also do a 49ers Talk podcast tomorrow. I did speak one-on-one with Malik Mustafa. I also spoke to his mom. Just a fun interview with both of them. So separately, not together. But stay tuned for that. We'll probably have that on the pregame before the Packers. It is going to be cold. We'll see more on Wednesday, and Kyle Shanahan will do a pre-practice report. Whether I don't think Nick Bosa is going to practice. I do think Brock Purdy, who is day to day, probably will practice. I would think he got treatment Tuesday. He should be better. He's day to day with shoulder soreness, nothing crazy. So I think he'll be fine. They do have to report everything on the injury report, though. So we'll get a pre-practice report. That'll be out early, about 12:40. We'll talk to Kyle Shanahan, and then it'll be open locker room. So we'll get to talk to some players. And we'll see what is ahead for this 49ers Green Bay Packers. I just saw a recap of the last time the 49ers played in Green Bay, and that was when it was the playoff game and the blocked kick and Talanoa Hufanga running it in. And wow, that was quite a game. And then it was Robbie Gould, the game-winning field goal. I mean, what a game that was. That was it's got to be one of the most incredible games that I've covered. And I had people send me their videos of where they were and what was going on during the kick and just incredible footage. So again, thank you to everyone who contributed. I'll post it up again on YouTube just because it's a fun video because I did a montage of everybody and what they were doing and how they watched the winning field goal. All right, guys, more updates tomorrow, and that'll be Wednesday. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Also, oh, I was on KNBR with Dieter Kurtenbach. You can listen to that little excerpt on their website, I'm sure. All right.